Are you drowning in an endless sea of tasks, responsibilities, and deadlines that you don't know how to handle effectively? Are you doing too many things at once, but none of them quite seem to work out the way they should? Well, this video is for you. I'm going to show you how to create space for you to make the right decision in chaotic times. Welcome back. I'm Castillo, founder of Selfmastered, which is a peak performance training company that specializes in transforming founders into elite performers that can achieve in one day what they previously achieved in 1 week. I've coached hundreds of entrepreneurs and invested in 27 of them. So today's video is about overwhelm, which is something every founder experiments at some point, especially if you are a solopreneur or a creator. You work on yourself. You're too many things coming for your attention, and it is very easy to fall for shiny object syndrome, take on more requests that you can handle, and end up overwhelmed. And overwhelm is nothing else than overloading your capacity to handle the things you need to do, right? Doesn't mean that you are not good enough. It doesn't mean that you cannot do it. It just means that you're not ready. You haven't built the capacity to effectively handle all of those tasks, which is good because you can train that capacity. Now, how can we do that? Well, I like to follow a double strategy. First, we need to understand how many of those things that we are doing don't need to be done at all, right? So step one first goes about trimming your to-do list. So I like to follow a double strategy. One is to streamline the time I have available by reducing the demands on my time. And the other one is to build work capacity, understanding how to get more done by unit or time. But if you're now overwhelmed, chances are that you need a break. So the first thing that I recommend is that you take 1 week off. You drop everything, you go dark, you do not communicate, nor do you attend your normal day-to-day. If you cannot handle 1 week, at least try to take 3 or 4 days by yourself without technology. Why is this such a crucial component of the protocol? Because you need to know what breaks if you do not tend to it. Chances are you're doing too many things that have not as much importance as you think it has. But you cannot see it right now. You have to put a little bit of distance for you to judge the situation objectively, right? So step one, go dark. Take 3-4 days, even 1 week on your own. If you have a team, tell them that you won't be available, that you need to do your think week. This is something that I do every 3 to 4 months. Now, step two is reprioritize. Understand what is it that is truly meaningful. Why should you be focused on what? What is urgent? What is mission critical? What is just important but not urgent at that moment? And create a list and order all of those items by order of importance. That's crucially important. That's step number 2. And then step number 3 is go back with a clear 90-day plan that you are going to be following that prevents overwhelm from coming back in, right? So step 1, put distance, go dark. Step 2, reprioritize everything and understand how everything fits together. Discard the stuff that doesn't need to be done at all. Understand what is absolutely mission critical and what is urgent and what is important. And then step 3, list everything and create a 90-day roadmap that actually helps you prevent overwhelm and takes you where you want to go. And that's all about reducing demands, streamlining your operations, and achieving clarity. But the second part of the equation is just as important, which is building capacity, which is knowing how to do more and more things. And it all starts by training your stress response. Chances are that if you are overwhelmed, you're likely overstressed. You are in fight or flight mode. You are most likely frozen, because just too many things coming to you and you don't know how to navigate that. Well, the first thing that I would recommend is to build that stress response. And you do that by going to cold showers or hot saunas or exercise. In essence, creating bouts of stress that over time train your capacity to handle additional stress. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is all about reframing the situation. See, there's a huge psychological component of every experience, obviously, right? So if you are overwhelmed and instead of thinking of yourself like someone who is a victim of overwhelm, you interpret that overwhelm as a sign that you are handling a lot of work because you are a capable human being. You can do whatever it is that you want to do with your life because you can handle it. That's going to have a positive effect on your day-to-day. So psychological reframing is huge because it will allow you to find the upper limits of your ability to produce. And 3, and this is very related to the previous one, is understand that every negative emotion that comes to you can be stopped. You can create a barrier. You can see negativity and self-doubt coming and make sure they do not affect you. As soon as they come, you let them go. Or better yet, you transmute them into positive. So if you feel stress, transmute that into excitement. If you feel self-doubt, transmute that into certainty that you are following the right path. If you see negativity, transmute that in whatever emotion you need in order to move forward, right? So if you're totally overwhelmed because of these chaotic times, do not despair. It's easy to get out of it, but you may need to first go dark for a few days to gain perspective. See you in the next video.